I'm Barbecue Hall of Famer and World Champion Melissa Cookston. Today, we are at Bass Pro Shop at the Pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee. And we are cooking up some ribs. So this is about a 2.5 pound slab of baby back ribs, marketing term. In the restaurant industry, we call these loin back ribs. So the first thing you need to do is remove the membrane off the back of the ribs. And I do that simply by running my finger underneath that membrane, somewhere in the middle of the slab. And once you do that, the membrane's gone. If you need to use a paper towel to remove any excess membrane, you're welcome to do that. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is take some rib rub and put on the back of the slab first, which is the bone side, and then on the top, which is the meat side. And I try to find ribs with a lot of intramuscular fat. All that'll render, but it'll leave you with a much more moist product. And we're just gonna put some clear wrap over this and pop it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. For the ribs today, we're using Cabela's Kansas City rub. So these have been refrigerated for about 30 minutes and you can just see the beautiful coloration. So I'm going to make a water pan for this grill. And I just use a cast iron pot, put water in it, and when you put that in the grill, you have a lot of moisture in the cooking chamber, which will maintain the moisture in this meat. So I'm gonna pop that in the grill. It's set at 225 degrees. And then we're gonna put our ribs on, and they're gonna go to the sauna for 4 to 5 hours at 225 degrees. So while our ribs are smoking, we're gonna go ahead and make our barbecue glaze. You know, there are so many great barbecue sauces on the market, and I'm sure that you have your favorite one, but I like making barbecue sauce. Today, we're gonna make some peach preserve barbecue sauce. So I just took a jar of peach preserves, some rosemary, light brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, and stone ground mustard. And I'm gonna cook this on medium heat for about 5 to 6 minutes until it thickens up. Now, once your barbecue sauce is all nice and thick, you're gonna reserve that, put it on at the end of the cooking process for the ribs, but this will take about 5 to 6 minutes. I'm gonna show you a great way to smoke some corn. Corn as a side dish is so easy to make. I've soaked this corn in water for about an hour, and that just helps the silks come nice and clean. Really, we're just gonna pop this in the smoker just like this. That corn will need to cook for about an hour, and our ribs have about an hour left, so they both should end up finishing at about the same time. Now we're gonna make our butter for our corn, which is gonna make it so flavorful, you're gonna want more. Melt the butter with some Cabela's SPG or salt, pepper, garlic blend. And I put quite a bit in there because I love salt, pepper, and garlic. And we're gonna add some fresh parsley that's been chopped to that. Melt that butter, and it'll be ready to apply to the corn. So you don't want to overcook the butter, otherwise you would create brown butter, which tastes fantastic, but it's not really what we're looking for corn. So you just want to melt the butter. So it's time to glaze our ribs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our glaze, put it on the ribs, and leave those ribs in the smoker for 5 minutes to set the sauce, because that's what real Memphis-style barbecue is. You don't want the sauce running off the ribs while you're trying to eat them. These smell fantastic, and they are so pretty. I mean, look at that gorgeous glaze on that. Beautiful mahogany coloration. Okay, so this corn, which only cooked for an hour in the husk, we're gonna take our butter mixture and just slather the corn. And you know the great thing about being the cook is you always get the first bite. Look at that. Perfect. The ribs and corn that we've made today are so easy, but it's so delicious. You can find all the seasoning and the grill that we use at your local Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's, or you can shop online at bassproshops.com. Bon appetit.